Good morning, everybody. It's Marcia from Kansas Biscuit, and it's Monday again. What do I do on Mondays? Garden time. So, right now we're going to do garden time. I'm doing a little different than I usually do. Give you a little different view. Going backwards. Because we're going to start with the tomatoes and peppers first. I'm watching where I walk right now, so that's what happened when I hurt my leg. I was looking at the camera when I was walking in areas that's not safe. Okay, here we go. You haven't seen the garden from this side. Here's the tomatoes. Still have some tomatoes in there. You can see the damage from when the wind blew the tomato plants all the way over. Some of them are dying. But we still got a lot of tomatoes in there. And still got flowers at the top. Growing more tomatoes. And the peppers you can see from this angle as well. Lots of weeds, but hey, the season's almost over. Here's some yucca weed. That is nothing edible, it's poisonous. I'm going to go around this clothesline so we can see the other side of the peppers. I can't believe, usually when we want a lot of tomatoes to make ketchup and barbecue sauce and things like that, we have 20. One time we had 40 tomato plants. Well, this time I only planted 12. One died and the other one didn't do very good, so I only have, let's see, 12, 11, 10 tomato plants, and I'm making a lot of stuff out of my tomatoes. And here's this side that we're always used to seeing. And there's still some tomatoes in there, not as many. There's one that needs picked today, that red one there. So I probably need to get in here and get some peppers because I'm going to make some more pepper jelly. So some peppers in here still. The only thing wrong with the peppers is they probably planted too close to the tomatoes, and the tomatoes are giving it too much shade, so they don't get to be as big as they could be. But that's the tomatoes and peppers. So that would be taller, but it looks like it's drooping over from all the weight of the tomatoes. Now let's go. Oh, see, if I don't watch where I'm going, I'm going to be on the ground again. Whew. Now we're going to go over to the big main garden. I'm taking a long way around. I'm trying to walk without a limp. I'm using my essential oils instead of going to the doctor. Hi, Butterscotch. Hi, Tina. Hi, Brownie. Well, hello, Bernice. Are you girls ready to come out? You ready to come out? I'll open the door for you. I'll meet you at the door, okay? Aren't they beautiful birds? I like being able to come out to the chicken coop and actually see the birds, not the weeds. So we'll see how that goes next year. Okay, I'm opening the door for the birds and then we'll head on over here to the garden. I hope I get green beans enough to get. I wanted 25 quarts. Good morning, girls. There's Tina. There's Brownie. Butterscotch. Come on, Butterscotch. Yeah, good morning. Are you coming, Bernice? You're going to end up being late. I got some old dried out tortillas that we can't eat. The chickens like them. That's some of the stuff I gave them this morning. Some grapes. And cleaned my refrigerator out yesterday. So we have some food that it's not good for us, or we don't want to eat, but it still has some value to it that the chickens can get it. As long as it's not moldy. I wouldn't give them moldy food. So let's come around here to the garden and we will see what's going on. I can't believe how good my garden did. I kept on hearing in my head my husband saying, keep it watered and keep the weeds out and you'll have food. Well, it's true. It worked. I don't have the weeds out, but it sure looks a whole lot better than it has been in the past. You can see the yellow coming in where the plants are almost done, but I got a big harvest out of those. Especially right here where the Chinese red noodle beans. I got a lot out of that. That's their plant here in the middle where it's kind of yellow. That's my acorn squash. I did pretty good at that too. But I have 2 acorn squash plants. Let's see if we got any green beans out of these green beans here. Because that's what I'm doing today after this video. It's coming out here. Don't worry about the Johnson grass. I'll get it later. I'm looking for green beans. This is a beautiful green bean patch. What do you think? Aha. There's a couple green beans right here. See them? Yeah. Yeah, it's time to pick some more green beans. See them? Yeah. I will be picking green beans today. I am happy. I don't know. I just put them in a bag and freeze them. How much money before I can them? We'll see. But anyway, I got just this little amount over here. Now we got some peas. I don't know if there's peas on here yet. But there's flowers. Probably won't get peas because we only have like less than 2 weeks before the garden is finished. I don't see any peas on here yet. My zucchini's still flowering. We have so much zucchini this year, it's not funny. I shredded up, I don't know, probably 20 pounds of zucchini, if not more. Shredded it up and froze it. Then when I need flour, I'll just take it out and dehydrate it. Blend it through the blender. Grind it down and have flour. This is my butternut squash. It's got some flowers on it. Hopefully it gives me more than just 2 butternuts. Well, there's one in here. See it? Yep. Oh. I got a bunch of black-eyed peas that needs to get picked. I'm going to put those in a jar. And then I have, each one of these have different beans, but I don't know how much beans are on them. But I'll be picking them and getting a jar. And whatever is on each one will go in the jar. And when they're dried out, I'll take them out of the pods and fill the jars up. There's another butternut squash. They're little. Here's my acorn squash. I still have some radishes that needs picked. Let's see here. Some more beans. I remember I planted a star in here. Look at all those weeds. I planted a star, and the lines of the star, which is 6 different lines, and each little square on the end of the star was different bean plants. So I have more beans in here throughout to pick. And it's like butter beans and stuff like that. Not green beans, but like, see, there's flowers on here. Maybe not. But some of them are slower than others. Because of the weeds, I haven't gotten out here in this area yet. But I think we're doing pretty good, though. Then I got a watermelon. Let's see. There's some watermelon in here. I don't want to step on it, though. Right in here is supposed to be one. Anywho, there's watermelon in here. Only about the size of my foot. It's enough for one person, I suppose, unless you're not wanting it and you can have half a watermelon. Got more zucchini over here. Let's come over here where the green beans are at, that I planted extra green beans on. Sorry, I'm looking down the ground. I can't afford to fall. Hurts too much, especially my age. Here's the green bean plants. Yeah, there's weeds. I keep hearing my husband, keep the weeds out and keep them watered. Well, I know. I'll get out here and work on them tomorrow. See, I got all this. Well, they're coming back, but cleared pretty good over here. I don't see any green beans yet, and they probably won't get very many if it don't grow. You know, it's gotta grow. There's a lot of mosquitoes out here. One's laying. That's not a mosquito. That's a sweat bee laying on my phone. But there's the green beans. Hopefully we get some on this side because this side was planted kind of late. Let me cross over here. I hear something over here. We got wild turkey. That's probably what I'm hearing. Come over here. Come through the garden weeds to this side. And my spider that's babysitting the black-eyed peas is still here. So I don't know how I'm going to get my... See him? I don't know how I'm going to get my... don't know if you can see him or not. Because I'm turning the phone backwards and trying to aim at it. So hopefully you can see it. It's a spider that eats other bugs, which is good because that'll keep them away from my black-eyed peas. Anyway, there's the radishes. I have an eggplant in here. Well, it's little. It's not ready to pick yet. It's in there. There's 2 in there. That's nice. I like eggplant. Here's some spaghetti squash. There's some more zucchini. Yep. I'm getting a big harvest this year. I planted way too much. I was trying to protect the corn, which is the one thing I wanted, the most thing I wanted. I planted everything around it so it could grow and keep the raccoons out of it by planting all these plants around the corn. I never got any corn at all. So the pumpkin is taking over this zucchini plant, but that's okay. I got plenty of zucchini. I'll be out here picking these plants out towards the end of the month so I can get it ready for next year. I know why is some of these pumpkins orange and little and some are white and big. I don't understand. So maybe someone can explain that. Check out these Chinese red noodle beans. There's still more that needs harvest. There's one here on the ground. Some hanging here on the back side. Let me see the front side. Yep. There's one there. A couple there. They're not ready though. Bings, bings. So many green beans. And here's my beets. I picked some of them already. But I'm waiting for these to get bigger because, well, this one here might be big enough. I can pick them, make a mess of beets. But I'm going to be out here picking green beans today. I'm not sure about my okra. And I have more tomatoes I need to take care of. If someone can comment in the comment section, what should I do with my abundance of tomatoes? Because I have too many tomatoes and I don't know. Well, it's never too many. We eat them, but looks like the okra's not giving out too many okras, which is okay. Usually they keep going as long as you pick them. And then when I'm had enough of okra and I don't want any more, I just leave it alone and they'll get real big and stop producing. Then just let the plant die and I can have those seeds to share with people for okra. Because each pod has over 100 okra seeds in it. And they can have a nice okras. You girls eating bugs? Huh, Butterscotch? You eating bugs? Yeah? Yeah, you are. Or are you just eating grass? Yeah, you're eating grass. That's okay. You eat what you like. Just give me eggs. Where's Tina and Brownie? Oh, here they are. I heard them sneaking up on me. Aren't my birds pretty? There's Brownie. And Tina's over there. We're going to get more this next year. If we get that chicken coop finished, we're going to build a little brooder area inside that coop. Block them off. Well, we already have the gate in. We just got to get it blocked in there so the chickens can't get in that side. The hens can't get in that side until the babies are ready to be mixed in with them. So I'll let the girls out to come out here and free range, and that's my chance to get in where the babies are at to make sure they have plenty of food and water. Keep them alive. Kind of happy with just the 4 hens, but I'd like to be able to share eggs and sell eggs. Now let's check out the things we're going to put into the greenhouse when we get to it. Okay, I'll turn you around here. That in there, I don't know if it's even going to make it, but don't know if that's cabbage, cauliflower, or broccoli. It's a brassica is all I know, and if it grows up, gives us something to eat, that's all that matters to me. And if these tomatoes make it, we'll have tomatoes during the winter time. And then I don't know if that's going to make it, though. And that's my garden for you. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Ta-ta.